Hey everybody, welcome to another Paint the Edge Up, where I teach you to make a cool painting in about an hour, and I get a little drunk doing it. My name is Joel. Today we are painting this right here. I don't know, I call it Awaken. I don't know, I just think it's a cool picture. So that's what I'm working on today. I'm going to teach you how to make that. Tell you everything you need for it. Before I get to that, please like, share, follow, subscribe. Search Paint the Edge Off and you'll find me. And I'm going to give away a free giveaway painting like I do with all my classes. Just correctly answer my subjective trivia question first in the comments, and I will send you a free painting of your choice. Okay? So, what you'll need for this today is you'll need a canvas, something to paint on. Oh, and I got Dr. Pepper on my painting. Canvas, I'm using 16 by 20. Use whatever you want, but I got 16 by 20. I've also got my easel. If you don't have an easel, though, you can just lay it down flat, but an easel's nice if you got one. I've also got paper towels. Okay, I've got a water cup. Okay, this is acrylic paint, so you need a water for your water cup. I've also got a blow dryer. All right, it helps me dry my painting fast. I've got whiskey. I've also got paper plates for my palette. Feel free to use whatever you like. Paper plates are just kind of easy. Okay, now we've got a lot of tools here. Okay, so we've got our pencil. Okay, I might draw some stuff in to start with. Then I've got some pieces of chalk. Got my orange and my blue piece of chalk. It's just regular old, you know, sidewalk chalk. Berserker, the painting we're doing today is this one. The glare, it's kind of a bad picture. That glare is kind of crappy looking, but you know, you can still get the idea of it. Okay, so we got the pencil, we got the chalk. I've also got a Sharpie. I'm not sure if I'll need the Sharpie, but I've got it anyway. But you will need some tape. Okay, this is just blue painter's tape. So that's definitely a necessity for this one. Okay, I've also got my 4 brushes. I've got my big flat brush, my medium flat brush, my medium round brush, and my little tiny round brush. Okay, so take those, put them, bristle down your water cup, and then colors. We've got black, we've got white, we've got purple. Oh yeah, okay, purple. Phthalo blue, light yellow, bright red, and then I've also got my raw sienna and my burnt umber. Okay, so raw sienna, yellow ochre works if you don't have that. Burnt umber, if you got raw umber, either one, just like a brown color is fine. I think that's it. Okay, all right. So cheers. Hey. Okay. Ah. Cheers. Okay, let's get started here. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and draw just kind of a general shape for the hair where we see all of the colors in. Oh man, I'm just covering up my picture. Okay. But what we're going to do first is just find the middle. Okay, so let's find the middle of our canvas. Wow. Okay. That's about the middle. Something like that, right? There's the middle. Now let's go ahead and make, let's go ahead and go up. Let's go ahead and just kind of make a circle here. Should be equal distances from the top and bottom, and then equal distance from the sides. Should be a pretty even circle there. Okay, something like that. Okay, just a general shape, okay? Alright, another shot. Oh, I'm taking some shots today. Cheers. Okay. Alright, background. Here's what we're gonna do, okay? Take your plate, get some white. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to get more white paint. Alright, hold on just a second. Let me just fill her up there. Oh. Anyway, how you guys doing? Did you have a good Thanksgiving? Like how that's the question I've heard from every single person I've talked to in the last week. How's your Thanksgiving? Terrible. How was your Wales? Your Wales Thanksgiving? And what was you said you kind of celebrate on Sundays a little bit, like kind of a version of, not the exact same thing though. All right. Oh, well, glad you had a good Thanksgiving. That's cool. All right, so we got white paint. Sorry about that. My white was getting real low. All right, let's get yellow. Let's get red. Let's get purple. Excuse me. Okay. All right, let's start in the middle here. Actually, I don't think we're gonna need white. Well, no, let's just take a little bit of white with your yellow. All right, let's stir white and yellow together here. All right, let's start like this. Give ourselves just a nice little circle there, okay? Okay. All right, I'm just gonna grab just some yellow. Yellow, that's way too much. Let's take yellow around that. Alright, so with each layer we're going to kind of put a little hard little loop around it, then we're going to go back and just kind of brush it in. Excuse me. Okay, let's take some red here. Mix some red in with our yellow, get ourselves a nice little orange. I want to stay away from the white actually, not much white at all. Got some bright colors. Okay, there's our orange. Let's go ahead and just kind of put that in here. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and just scrape the paint off my brush. I actually really don't need very much paint for this at all. Take that. I'm going to dry my brush off a little bit. Then go and just kind of brush it together. Well, yeah, it sounds good. Cool. That sounds like you had a good Thanksgiving. That's cool. Wait, how's your Thanksgiving? Awful. I will say, you know, just went home, watched the Detroit Lions lose, like a family tradition on Thanksgiving. Tradition, everybody pities me and my dad and roots for the Lions, even though everyone knows they're not going to win. Everyone's like, there's no way they're going to win this. But they did have a good game, though, I will say that. You know, they're kind of starting to believe in the Lions a little bit. They almost sat there and hung with the old Buffalo Bills. And, you know, had it not been for like a kick, they would have tied it up to go to overtime. Or it would have been tied by the time it was all said and done. But, you know, who knows? Who knows what would have happened. But I thought they did pretty well. It was actually, even though they lost, I'm just happy they didn't get destroyed because the Bills are pretty dang good. Okay, red. Next, we take some red out here. Same thing, just kind of do a little layer around it. Dry your brush off if it's not already. My brush is already kind of dry, so I didn't grab very much paint. Go in there and just kind of blend that edge. Just blend that edge. There we go. Oh, good job, big flat brush. Oh, thanks, Joel. No, Joel, it's all you. I'm like, oh no, it's you. You're doing all the work, big brush. No, Joel, you're doing great too. Thanks, big brush. Oh, thanks, big brush. You really know what to say to me to make me feel better. All right, purple. Take some purple. Come on, pretty pink. Now I'm gonna go ahead and kind of blend those together. This is gonna get real dark. Purple's our darkest color, you know, as far as just, you know, red, blue, you know, primary and secondary colors and all that. Purple's gonna be your darkest color. Pretty pink. Pretty pink. There we go. Why am I coughing so much today? What's wrong with me? Okay. What'd you guys eat on Thanksgiving? What do you eat over there in Wales on Thanksgiving? Special Wales turkeys or some specific thing, or is it just turkey? Eat the same thing as us Americans over here across the pond. Okay, there we go. Look, it's gone from yellow to orange to red to purple. That's pretty good. Let's take a shot. Oh, kaboom. Alright. Let's take a shot. Talk about the trivia question a little bit. First, it's time for shot. Yeah. Okay, today's trivia question. If you want to win a free painting, give it a guess. Oh wait, you said chicken, beef, lamb, mashed potatoes, stuffing in bed. Ooh, nice. So that's pretty much, well, no, because we had turkey and ham. She had chicken, beef, and lamb. Turkey, ham, chicken, beef, lamb, tomatoes, potatoes. That sounds pretty good. Lamb is, I really like lamb. Well, that's cool. Today's trivia question is, which number hasn't talked to their family in years? Is it A, 6, B, 9, C, 2, D, respect numbers as privacy, E, 5, F, 4, G, 1, or H, 76? All right, which number hasn't talked to its family in years? So, but you had stuffing and mashed potatoes and veggies. Yeah, that's what I know. We had all that at ours. Do you guys ever eat deviled eggs? That's a popular one around our place for Thanksgiving. The deviled eggs. Okay, I'm gonna take my. Ooh yeah, gravy. Ooh yes, dude. Mashed potatoes and gravy's like my favorite thing. All right, let's get some white and yellow here on our. I'm gonna take my medium flat brush. Bam, what you see? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start out here on the outside, out here in the purple area first. Start just kind of working my way. I'm just gonna make some kind of thin, long, curvy lines, kind of going with the shape of with the direction of the circle. Mm-hmm. Boom. Yeah, man, my sister makes good deviled eggs. And then someone else in our family brought deviled eggs, and they were really good, too. I didn't want to tell my sister that, but I was like, I think I might like this better. But I didn't want to say that. Hopefully she's not watching. She doesn't watch. No one watches. Maybe I'll make some big ones, too. Let's put some big ones in. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, that's a big brush stroke. Okay, there we go. There's light yellow. Let's do some light purple. You don't have that. But you could make them. I mean, you have eggs, I'm sure, right? Tell me Wales has eggs. No. Eggs and chickens are not... Are they, they're not, what's the word I'm looking for? They're not incandescent to this area. What's the word I'm looking for? They're, okay, let's add purple and white. I'm not gonna think of the word, so whatever. Purple and white. Dude, deviled eggs are good, though. You should try it sometime. Okay, so let's take some light purple. I'm gonna start in the middle on this part. Okay, I'm just gonna do some curvy lines here. Start working my way out from the middle. All right, once I get out here towards the purple, I'll probably try to stop. Probably not gonna go too far into the purple. Okay, out this dark purple area. Okay, so I'm gonna go through the yellow and the orange and the red section with light purple here like this. I'm gonna kind of stop once I get out to that dark purple section. Something like that. Okay, boom. Done. We're done with that. Okay, step 2. Great job. Shot. Let's take ourselves a shot and, you know, keep moving on here. You know. Oh, shit. Alright, we're going to have to draw in our... Oh, God, excuse me. We're going to have to draw in our, on the outside, this is like kind of like a hair, big hair, afro or something. Doesn't have to be an afro. Could just be big hair. I think I'm going to make this a little different shape this time. Just more of a round. Maybe, I don't know. I might make it more wavy. I don't know, just to change it up this time. And I think I'm going to change the background part a little bit. Maybe make it look a little cooler on the background. Cheers. Okay, let's take our chalk and let's draw in kind of the outsides of this, you know, the basic shape of the hair here, okay? It's still a little wet, whatever. Just gonna make it a little bit more round, just not as much big. The other one I had like some big wavy lines, kind of like real weird on some areas. I'm just gonna make it a little more basic. I think this will make it easier for me later when I'm doing the background and trying to not go into this area. I can kind of tape it off a little easier. So that's kind of the idea. Okay, now, once we've done this, it's taping time. It's taping time. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to start by places in between. I'm going to have to go through here and add some little spots of tape. Spots of tape. And try to kind of make, you know, some version of these edges. It's going to take me forever. I didn't do this on the last one, but whatever. I'm going to try it on this one. But I feel like this will make it easier for me to paint some of this in. And I'm not really getting... I don't know, just don't put too much effort into this. Just start putting them in there. Scratch your tape, helps it stick a little bit better. This is going to take way too long. This is going to take way too long. It's okay. So, Berserker says you have billions of them. Oh, really? Okay, so now, this is just a little paint trick here, okay? You just tape everything off that you don't want to get paint on. Okay, and it's going to make it so much easier. Just go ham on the background. Just go fucking crazy with it, you know? Like, hey. Oh, really? Wales is the farming center of, like, the whole UK. Oh, you farmers, are ya? Yeah, you know, I live in Arkansas. You could say that was kind of a pretty big farming area for the US, but only for certain things. I think rice is actually one of our biggest things here, which is odd. Odd to me, didn't know that. Let's see. I was thinking about the other day with some of the 90s stuff, and I was watching, I started watching Toonami. So, you guys probably aren't aware of this, I don't know, if you don't live in America, you probably have never heard of that or anything, but Toonami, in America, it was started in like 1998 or something, and it was kind of on Cartoon Network. They, they basically started bringing over like anime and stuff, which was never on TV over here. And Anyway, I like grew up on it. I loved it. Toonami was so cool. And so anyway, I was going back, and you can find on YouTube, there's some stuff where they somehow, there's certain shows they can show, but they'll show like a whole block of Toonami, like hours. And I was watching it the other day, and it has all these, and it has commercial breaks too, like with all the commercials from back then, which actually was pretty cool. I was watching one, and it was, one of the commercials was for Folgers coffee, and the whole thing, it was just funny because the girl gets up and she's like, she wakes up and she's like, oh no, I'm not ready for today. And then she drinks her Folgers coffee and she's good to go. And what's her job? She's a dancer. How does she dance? River dance. I mean, it was like the whole kicking the toes up and, you know, on your toes, and you're just kicking and one leg straight, the other leg bending around. And I kind of forgot about river dance for a little bit. Have you guys ever heard of river dance? Is that, I mean, I guess it came from, I think it's like Celtic or something, so maybe it's a little closer to home for you guys over there in Wales. But I was thinking about it the other day, and it's just so funny, like, late 90s, river dance was huge. It really took off over here. And I just always look back, and I just think it's funny. Like, I don't know, just this dance that's, you know, it's like, it looks like tap dancing. It looks like fancy tap dancing to me. But it's, obviously, I'm sure it's different and all that. But, like, it's just so goofy, right? To me. But, I was watching these old shows, and it was these old commercials. And, like, yeah, one of them had river dance stuff. And I'm like, oh, yeah. I remember when river dance just took over. It's on everything. I used to love the show Third Rock from the Sun. I still do. But I remember there's this one part where they come out of a movie or they come out of something, and they all just start river dancing. I mean, it was just everywhere. It was everywhere. There was a period there where river dancing was the coolest shit in America. Alright. Getting close. Taping off the hair. So just as I tear these, I get these like little weird, kind of rounded, weird edges, and I'm just picking and choosing here. That kind of goes in. There we go. Just gonna use I'm using the uneven side, these uneven, curvy parts to make that. Okay, so this is gonna be so much easier than just, you know, painting and not getting in your paint. This is gonna be a lot better. And it takes way less skill. Just tape it off and then go ham on your painting. Screw skill and doing it good. Let's just, you know, put this on here and friggin' go crazy. Let's just fill it all in, you know. Now down here at the bottom, the body's gonna kind of come out here, so I'm really not worried about the bottom. Okay, I'm not worried about my bottom. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Some of these areas where it's getting real close to the edge, let's go ahead and cover that up. Ferk, I missed a spot. Oh, wow. Running on the game. Keep it running through my lane. I've been running for a while. Keep 100 on my name while I'm running every. Okay, you know what's great is after we do this, we're gonna tape off something else. I can maintain bang bang coming off the mark and I rap. I don't really write songs. Okay. I can minimize the wrong. All right, now let's tape off our little light beams here. Okay, so let's just have let's just kind of set some tapes out. Kaboom! There's a tape. We'll start like this. We're gonna start with just all coming out away from the center. All these are aiming towards the middle of your canvas. Just kind of aim at that X. That's a little off, but whatever. game. I've been running. Running. Oh my name, that's not long enough. I don't know why I made such a short one.
On my name while I'm running every season. I just never been a lame running my feet.
There we go. God, it's gonna be so worth it 30 minutes from now when we do this. Freaking better be. Too short, why did I make such a short one? Yeah, you know, and Thanksgiving was cool. I didn't stay home as long. I'm just so, I'm gonna do a live painting class for some people back home in Joplin, where I'm from, and should be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that. I made the painting for last night, so I'll go up and do that. Go up and do that next week. That'll be fun. I haven't done a live one in forever, since like before COVID, so that'd be cool. We're taping some stuff, taping some more stuff. Okay, I'm trying to make these a little random, you know, like how often I put them. Okay, and then some of these big long ones, some of the big ones, I'm gonna pick and choose, but I'll go ahead and make this one a little bit more. Wait, I should do the other side. So some of these I'll make like they're a little thicker, you know, a little bigger. Just randomly, maybe this one. We'll see. Boom. I'm gonna make them kind of angling in so they get kind of smaller when they go towards the middle. Right. So I'm kind of overlapping them where they get smaller when they go in. And again. There we go. Like to think that those old songs still ring true. Here we go. And it's not long enough. Awesome. Is that one long enough? Shit, that might be the... Okay. Okay. Kaboom. So yeah, every other one or every couple, I'm making a little wider. Handful of dead presidents. They won't buy you. Let's make this one big. Not big enough? Why am I... I don't know why I'm making these so short lines. Here we go. That's a big one. Again. There we go. There we go. Okay, we got everything taped. Thank God. It takes so fucking long. True. Okay, now, what you want to do next is take your whiskey and pour about 1.5 ounces into a little glass. And then you want to drink it. Yeah. All right. Shot 5. Okay, that's shot 5. Look at us go. Wow, we're amazing. Trivia question today, if anybody wants a free painting, is which number hasn't talked to their family in years? Is it A6, B9, C2, D, respect numbers as privacy, E5, F4, G1, or H76? Okay, one of these numbers hasn't talked to their family in years. Okay. Now, this is, today is also National Stay Home Because You're Well Day, National Personal Space Day, National Moose Day, like the stuff you put in your hair, National Mississippi Day, National Meth Awareness Day, National Mason Jar Day, National Security Day, and National Package Protection Day. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things. Okay, Berserker says 9 hasn't talked to their family in years. You're going with B. Okay. It's a bold choice. 9's a strong color, and I could see 9. I could see 9. But if I was playing Overwatch, that would be bad if I see 9. But I could see 9. I could see it as like, I'm done with you guys. Whatever. I'm just calling it off. So that's a good guess. It's a good guess. Okay, let's take some blue and some white. Let's make a little I'm gonna try something different. Let's try I do think the darker blue worked better though. Okay, you know what? Let's just take a little tiny bit of white with this. I'm just gonna make my blue a little darker this time. And we're just gonna fill this sucker in. Alright, let's just take a little bit of white, just enough to kind of lighten the color up a little bit. Oh yeah, that's a cool blue. It's a badass blue right there. And today... Now look, I've got it all taped off, so I can just go... That's what it was all for, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it's all for. Is it easier than just going around everything? I guess. Definitely not any more. It's definitely more time consuming. It's all for your entertainment. But you gotta think there's, 9, maybe 9 hasn't talked to their family in years. But I don't know. Oh shit, I didn't take the trivia question down. But number 6, it's one that tries to act like it's all goody-goody, but 6 is a little sneaky, I could see 6 just, not ever talking about it, but having some serious issues with their family. Honestly, 6 is kind of... I don't trust 6, okay? I know everyone else does, but I don't trust 6. I think 6 is, low key. I think 6 is low key, a little shady. Okay? And high key, not even really that concerned about it. But medium key, I'd say 3 is actually a pretty respectable number. That's why 3's not on there, obviously. So, good guess. I should have scratched this stuff down. Okay, I'm kind of pressing down on my tapes. You know what? Why? Why even press down? Just rip it off. Okay, let's rip it off. Rip the knob off. Okay. What I'm gonna try to do is try to leave the tape for where I put for the hair on. I do need to pull the ones off that I put on second. There we go. Like so. Covered in paint. 2 is always, it's like the best number ever. Everyone loves number 2. We all love number 2. We all love going number 2. We all just think number 2's so great, don't we? Number 2's not everything it's cracked up to be, okay? Number 2s may have a darker past than you might think. Don't judge a number by its cover, okay? Don't judge a number by its cover. Okay, so I definitely didn't scratch my tape down because I got impatient. And a lot of the paint got in a little bit. Not very much, but enough that I'm not happy. I'm not happy, and I haven't been happy for years with my tape. But at least I still, you know, I'm not like blackballed by my family like one of the numbers we've talked about today. Now here's the question, you know, just because they don't speak their family doesn't mean like they've written them off. Maybe they've been written off by their family, or maybe their family did something. Maybe they're good people and their family just did something terrible to them and they had to just cut them out of their life. You know, it happens. You know, it's not always. Sometimes mom and dad aren't the best. You know, it's not always. You know, that number is a terrible number. It's just that, you know, maybe 2's dad, 12, you know, is just, you know, a bit of an abusive alcoholic dad. You know, that's very possible. It's very possible, okay? Very possible. So, okay, so this is, you know, look, we're tearing tape off. If you go online and look at fucking art videos, this is, people just shit their pants about tearing tape off. Okay, that's gonna stick a little bit. Okay, that's okay. Let's just press that down a little bit. Oh my god, they taped something and then they took it off and it was like, it was different. People really shit their pants for this kind of stuff. I don't know why. It's a pain in the ass. It's really not worth it most of the time. Like, honestly, I mean, I could just sit here and paint around everything. See, I didn't even do it very well. Which, that's my fault, not... if you actually try, press down, really scratch your tape when you put it down, you know, it'll come off a lot better than that. I'm gonna go ahead and blow dry. Now, this is just the first part. I am gonna retape again when I fill in these sections, so we're not done yet with it. So let's keep going. And again, trivia question if anybody wants to win a trivia painting. Today's trivia question is, which number hasn't talked to its family in years? Okay? Is it A6, B, 9, which has been guessed, C, 2, D, respect numbers as privacy, E5, F4, G1, or H76, okay? Alright, so that's your trivia question for today. Which number hasn't spoken to their family in years? Alright. Also, Riverdance. I was talking about Riverdance today. Anybody, if anyone remembers Riverdance? You know, comment about that. I thought I remembered the Riverdance guy being like, looking like Fabio or something. But I looked him up, and the Riverdance guy's name is Michael Flatley, and he does not look like Fabio at all. Maybe there's something that happened. Maybe I saw, because for a while Riverdance was just took over in America for the late 90s. And F4, because no one uses keyboards anymore. That's a good point, Riley. Yeah, like, because everybody's on their phone. Riley, explain yourself. Riverdance, though, was started by... Oh, this is Riverdance. You guys remember this shit? Well, the guy who did it was Michael Flatley. And today I did AI art. I did the AI art. I do it every week. Usually I just kind of put something in. So this week I put in Michael Flatley, and in honor of Meth Awareness Day today, which it is Meth Awareness Day, this is Michael Flatley Meth. And this is the picture it came out with. So that's the guy who made Riverdance, combined with meth awareness, which is what I typed in. That's a pretty cool one. That's pretty sweet. He looks magical. Yeah, even on meth, Michael Flatley looks pretty magical. Maybe he was on meth when he made Riverdance. I don't know. Let's take a shot, though. Cheers. Ugh. 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 That one got me. Yeah, Bowie would be Joseph. It's kind of like Bowie-esque, right? It's kind of like... Yeah, it does look kind of 80s. I think the teal and the purple make it look kind of 80s. Teal and purple are the official colors of the 80s. Why? I don't know. Okay, did I count that shot? I don't know. Anyway, there's that AI art generator. Hey, it's also National Mason Jar Day, so there's a mason jar, okay? That's what we're celebrating today, everybody. Okay, so, okay, Riley, I get that everyone's on their phone, but why F4? Why F4 because of that? What's the meaning of that? Riley, what's the meaning of this? Okay, if this is dry, let's put some more tape down. It's taping time. Not turpentine, taping time. Okay, let's put tape down right there. Now this time I'm gonna scratch it. Okay, I'm gonna scratch the edge. Alright, I'm not gonna fuck this up twice. Or maybe I will, you know? I said that before and I did fuck it up twice, so... unfortunately my word means nothing. F4 used to mean something I don't remember. You don't remember. It used to mean something I don't remember. Sweet. Great input. Riley, what'd you do for Thanksgiving? Did you go to Little Rock? Did you say hi to your dad for me? You know, me and your dad are besties. Jack Abernath? Oh, should I say his name on? Maybe I don't know. But anyway, your father, we'll call him Jacqueline Abernathy, just to Aberfathy, so no one knows. I don't know why. It's not like I'm saying anything bad. Riley, did you watch the Lions lose on Thanksgiving? As tradition? Because we did. We sure did. Like usual, my family, you know, it's like, hey, they're doing good, guys. They like humor me and my dad, and for being Lions fans, like, oh, that was good. Oh, they almost got him. And me and my dad are just like, fucking kill me now. Like, I will say, I was actually happy with that game, Riley. Riley. I was talking about the Detroit Lions. Riley, pay attention. We're talking about the Lions. But I was happy with that game, though, just that we didn't get destroyed. We actually... And I'm not happy with just staying with them, because we always do that. But I will say the Bills are, like, you know, way out of our league. And it's one thing if you, like, kind of hang with them and lose to, like, you know, I don't know, the Jets or something. Or I actually like the Jets a lot this year, but, you know, most years it's like... I'm just saying, that's a team that's really good, that I'm surprised we stayed with them as long as it did. Also, if you like the fourth kid, you probably don't call the family alive. Oh yeah, I hadn't thought about that. Like, number 4 is like what number kid they are. Are you the 4th kid, Riley? Wait, Riley, you're not the oldest, are you? Are you the oldest in your family, of your siblings? I can't remember. I can't remember all your... You have some, stuff. I can't remember you told me your siblings before. I can't remember now. I know you have younger siblings. But don't you have an older brother? Is that true, Riley? You have an older brother, Riley?
What was that?
But it would be really great if it didn't.
Ooh, Riley, what'd you think of old Jordan Love starting? Did you get a rager for him? Did you get a big rager for Jordan Love? Are you excited about Jordan Love, or are you just more sad that, you know, Aaron Rodgers ain't getting it done this year? Stafford isn't doing shit this year. I'm officially done with, you know, Stafford. I love Stafford. I'm always going to root for him, but, you know, he's shit in the bed this year. He's hurt and all that, and I'm like, sucks to be you. Normally, because back in the day, when he was on the Lions, you know, I was like making excuses for him. All that. Not really excuses, it was just kind of like, you know. Now it's like, I don't even care. I'm not even going to pay attention to what the reality is. It's just funny that, you know, I'm just going to be happy that he's not on our team this year, all hurt. But, anyway. Football. What is football? I haven't been watching a lot of football. I'm kind of, I think me and football are coming to an end at some point. Definitely just not into it like I used to be because all the fucking dumb calls, and it's just so like, football's just gotten so material and I don't know what the word is, fake and watered down and shitty and not fair. You know, it's all about these rules, and I mean, you can literally sit there and just flop now, basically, in football and get a call, which never used to be the case. Now it's just like, what are we doing? Why are we watching this? Why watch this? You know, like, why? Just to get enraged every day, every time I watch it? I mean, every once in a while there's a game where they actually let them play. They don't call a fucking penalty every goddamn play over nothing. But usually not. Usually, it's fucking annoying. Okay, I'm making sure to scratch down my tape this time so that these little things that seep in, so that doesn't happen again. Alright, so it's important to just kind of scratch the tape so it really sticks to the canvas and everything. Sticks to whatever surface you're on. That goes for just tape in general, okay? If you kind of scratch it there, it'll stick a lot better. There we go. One friggin' more. Hey, I love you too, William. How you been? What's up with you, buddy? Okay, we did it. We friggin' taped everything off finally. Christ. Alright, let's get painting again. Let's take a shot. And look at a picture of river dancers while we do it. Oh, this is Riverdance. I don't know why it was so popular in the late 90s. Kind of funny. It's like was the appeal of this? I don't know. Somewhere in the, I feel like in the late 90s, turtlenecks were big. Something about this was really felt like, it reminds me of like Winter and like Friends and like, what was that one show? Will and Grace. I don't know what it was. I think it's just like that time frame, the fashion, the style. Something about this really caught on in America. I never understood it. Yeah, I was watching old Toonami streams. Oh, Riley's off now. Damn, I was gonna. Riley, if you're there, do you remember Toonami? I found a YouTube like hour-long, like 4-hour-long, you know, Toonami blocks on YouTube that you can watch. I was watching. It's got the commercials in there, and yeah, I actually enjoyed watching the commercials because it took me back to when I was a kid. I don't remember any of them, so it's not like a good thing to bring up and talk about because I don't remember it. But I mean, it was just like a lot of just, oh, check out this new show, and it would be, or like little blocks on Cartoon Network where it'd be, man, those little short things they do, man, it took me back. Like that one show, Time Squad. There was one called, there's so many I forgot about. Two Stupid Dogs. Remember that show? You remember when you remember when there was that one show and there was like, it was like two dogs and they were like stupid and it was called like Two Stupid Dogs. You remember that? You know, that was, you know, back when you could mock openly dogs. You know, before dogs got so woke and went to Twitter about the show Two Stupid Dogs and got it canceled for the title. They claimed it was generalizing against dogs, you know, and a negative stereotype generalizing all dogs. And they won that case, and the show was canceled. No show has ever been made again to make dogs look stupid. Really a game changer in the world of dogs. What am I talking about? Two Stupid Dogs, that was a show back then. I remember some other early, you know, 90s stuff. Cartoons and stuff. But yeah, I was going back and watching. There's one of those animes that was on Toonami called Tenchi Muyo. If anybody is watching and wants to, you know, you love anime and all that, right? Or whatever. If you remember Toonami at all, or if you just are interested at all, there's one that, so I'm watching and there's like one, because I was like, Tenchi Muyo up next. And I was like, oh shit, I remember this show kind of. It was like, just one kid, there's like one guy. All I remember is there's just like one guy, and he was like, this young guy is just kind of like, whoa, whatever, dude. And it was just like, I just remember there's like, all the chicks wanted to bang him or something. And it was like a, like, kind of a little, you know, inappropriate in a way. I don't know, I was, you know, junior high, 9th, 10th grade, and I remember seeing that show being like, come on, watch this show. See these hot anime girls, you know, they're all got the hot. So anyway, I was sitting there. I remember the show. As soon as it came on, I'm like, oh god, I remember this. It was always so confusing to me. I'm like, so what's? I was like, what's the story? And I was always trying to figure it out. I'm like, I don't know. So I'm watching their night, and Tenchi Muyo comes on. The way they describe the show before it comes on is like, there's one boy, or there's one guy who's whatever. He's got the potential to be Superman or whatever. And then there's 6 crazy women living under one roof who all have the hots for him. That's literally how they like frame the show. I thought it was fucking hilarious when I was rewatching it. 6 crazy women living in the same house. They've all got the hots for him. And then, like, the show comes on, and there was, like, cool action and stuff, but then, like, yeah, for some reason, it never really explains why the women are all living together, why they have the hots for him, because he just seemed like a dumb teenage kid or something. The show makes no sense. Man, Toonami. I could sit here and reminisce about Toonami all day, but I won't. Toonami was great, though. Really, really brought anime to the Western world, blah, blah, blah. Toonami was cool as fuck, though. I love that shit. Sitting here watching videos about it all day, all night, and, like, the eras of Toonami and everything, and man, if I could go back to being in, like, 7th, 8th, 9th grade, coming home from school and watching Toonami, I'd do it in a heartbeat. I'd do it in a heartbeat. Shit was just cool. Shit was cool. So anyway, Toonami, Blue Blommy. Has anyone seen the new Wakanda Forever movie? Because Namor's in it. I was getting Namor mixed up with Submariner. So I think one is DC and one's Marvel. But I think Submariner is the one that I might have. I have like one of the original Submariners, which is like supposedly worth money. But I always thought it was cool when I looked through it. A couple times I have. But I can't remember. There's Namor and Submariner. I think are kind of like the DC Marvel versions of each other, maybe. Maybe I'm wrong about that, though. Don't you love? You can only love one because for some reason you can only love Marvel or only love DC. I don't understand why that. I don't understand that. Why do you have to pick one or the other? Why can't you just like both? Well, I mean, you can, but like, why don't most people? Most people are like, oh, Marvel. Well, I like Marvel better. I like DC better. It's like, why? What? Really? You don't? But some DC movies and some Marvel movies, it's like, no, you gotta draw the line. Like, you just don't like all of them. Hey, we made a new car. So did we. Yeah, pick a side. So you can like both cars. It's okay. Nope. Gotta pick one. We must divide ourselves. We must. If we don't divide ourselves, how will we fight? Huh? How will we know who to fight? What if we don't divide ourselves in society? How will we know who to fight? Right, but who's this versus? Who's this at? Nothing. We're just, sharing a cab ride home. Yeah, but who are we sharing a cab ride home against? Who's the enemy? Nothing. Look, we're just watching, this movie. It's just a scary movie. Yeah, but what's the scary movie we're not watching? Because that's the enemy. Ugh. And sometimes I take a shot and then it makes me do something and I turn into like Beavis and Butthead. I have to put another layer of white on here. Let's put another layer of white on, okay? In the kitchen sink. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, blue, doo, doo. Well, I can blue the fucking do, but fucking you, the fucking free. Alright, let's really cover up. You can still see a lot of this darker color at the front, or right there, close to the middle. It's from the outside of the purple. You can still kind of see it right there. I'll take another layer of white and try to cover this up. White's pretty opaque, so it's your good cover up, okay? Easy, breezy, beautiful white cover paint. Okay. 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 Well, then I could fuck you, fuck a boo, and duke it, and do. That's the song. That's how it goes. What are some other songs I could sing? Like, best part of frickin' perks is fucking. That's how that song goes. That's how I remember it. Well, look, we added another layer of white. Wow. Am I crazy or do the lights just flicker?
Solo gone, I got my Jedi back. I like to let off facts. Power level low, you can't see my max. Pull up slacks, GT.
Strange.
Funny call bluffs like BB. The way I rap in these trees like moss, that's 3P. They ain't fighting my species. For they ever come meet me.
Are we back?
I can write up code, then find my mode and double cup it like Reese's. Step it up, I'm sleepy. You the same. What a shame. Add numbers like I'm
Something
playing.
happened.
Taking those L's, see me do my thing. Yep. Strangest thing is I'm the strangest thing here.
Okay, I guess it's fine.
Close, but it ain't as it appears.
Let's blow dry one more time and talk about the trivia question again, okay? Alright, let's get this white paint dried again. This painting kind of drives me crazy with the taping. Taping it off gets fucking annoying.
And nobody else. Kill that noise and feel my poise. I'm another black nerd, I can feel that void. Why rap, I can get employed. Cause I'm better off the line, never been that coy. When I've been my voice, study hard enough to defend my choice. Then ace that course. Mind over matter, didn't feel that force. In the upside down, I can knock on doors. Yeah, why we insecure? Cause we look at other people, then get unsure. Meditate on it, I can.
I don't have internet.
Take a look around and I'm still that boy. Feel that
Well,
joy. Make another song when I get ignored.
Let me just wait for the internet to connect. We'll take a break.
Rocket ship can't see me soar.
Boom! Break time!
The strangest thing is I'm the strangest thing here. They thinking they close, but it ain't as it appears. I love being me, cause nothing like my peers. I'm the coolest thus far from the things that they fear. And I'm be myself. And nobody else. I'ma be myself. And nobody else. Truth is, you get a geek still. Never going back, this is not a repeal. Make my mark and I ain't got a refill.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, my power went out for a minute and it disconnected everything, so that's cool. So anyway, still blow drying. Oh shit. Let's take another shot. You know, it's shot time. Shot timer. If I was to make a Broadway musical, I'd be Steven Shot Timer. Shot time? No, Steven Shot Time. Let's try it again. Shot time. If I was gonna make a Broadway musical, I'd be Steven Shot Time. It's never funny the second time, you know? Because I'm part of the joke, the surprise. What is comedy? Please, no, seriously, someone explain it to me. I don't get it. I might just sit here and do a third layer of white because I'm sick of seeing this purple through 2 layers of white. I'm sick of it, okay? I'm fucking sick of it. I'm gonna do it, okay? I'm gonna do it. I'm doing another layer of white. Sick of this shit. Sick of your shit, purple. I'm sick of your shit too, white, not covering, okay? supposed to cover. You gotta cover the spread white. All right, one more layer of white out of sheer stubbornness. What is? What's going on here? Oh my god, when did that happen? Fucking bullshit. That's great. That's just great. That's just never gonna work again. Ruined forever. I'm not being dramatic. I'm serious. Grant? That's some thick ass paint right there. That had better fucking cover that purple up. I mean, that's some thick ass paint. That's some thick ass paint. Fuck you. Alright. Last time I'm blow drying white. Okay, promise. Promise. I promise. Hey, if I were gonna make a shot, I'd call myself Steven Shot Time. Hey, if I was gonna coach whatever team that guy coached, I'd be something Shotting Timer. Who did that? Just gonna keep drinking. I'm just gonna keep. Kind of cold in here now. This room doesn't have very much insulation or anything, so where it feels like outside, it's kind of how it feels in here. And it's a cold. You know what I need to do is I need to go back and watch more of the Barney documentary. I kind of just forgot about it, you know? I kind of also forgot about Richard Simmons. Wait, Richard Simmons? Yeah. The dance guy, the aerobics instructor guy. A lot of 90s stuff I need to go back and get back and figure out. I really need to figure it out. So I was a little kid in the 90s and very, explain some things. My arm's getting tired. My arm's getting tired. But anyway, I'll hold this here. Maybe that'll be better. When I worked at Painting with a Twist, I would make a bunch of paintings at once and I'd sit them there. Then I would take a blow dryer and sit it on something and tape it and just turn it on and leave it where it would just blow for ever and I wouldn't have to deal with it. I should do that here. I should have a little holder that just sits there and holds this. Not to fucking do anything. If I could get to the point where I had to do anything for this, that'd be great. If I could just snap my fingers. I can make you put your phone down. Anyway, I don't know what else has happened. The Queen died a while back. Has anyone ever been less sympathetic for an old woman dying than the Queen of England? Has anyone felt more open to openly mock a dead old lady than the Queen of England? I don't think there has been. Maybe there has, I don't know, but I mean, fuck her, right? I mean, we're just inbred, you know, relics of the past that were born into, you know, all this power. This is the life we lead. We've accepted it and we're okay with it. Wasn't Princess Diana and her like... Well, that's the queen that didn't like Princess Diana, right? Like, the Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth, right? What a bitch. What a bitch, a Rooney Dooney. That 70s show is like... Man, it was a good show. Well, the first 4 seasons were awesome. I stopped watching. When Eric went to college, I'm like, oh, the main character's gone. Sweet. This is not a sign of a fucking show in decline. I'm sure everyone else is still there, though. It's just him that's gone. No, it always changes. Something like that happens. Half the writers are going to leave. Everyone's leaving. By that time, all these people that work on the show, they've got all these other offers, are like, yeah, I think it's going down the toilet. Let's get out of here. So you got little morons left there, or people who are just so loyal they won't leave, but for the most part, a bunch of people just like don't want to give up what they got going. Which is fine too. Point is, when something like that happens, it's not going to be the same show. That's all. Despite anyone's best efforts, it's still going to suck ass. You can't lose the main character. Just be like, oh, he went to college. Oh. I mean, let's be honest. The end of the show, that last season was awful. I mean, the things that happened in that last season made no fucking sense. But I will say the first 3-4 seasons of that 70s show were amazing. And I likes what I do. The last season of that 70s show, the first few seasons, the writing was amazing. I love the just hilarious writing. What I do, and that's what I likes, and I likes. Okay, sorry I've been talking so much. There just hasn't been much instruction. It's just been a lot of just layers and blow drying. Sorry about that. I'm sorry. Sorry I've been annoying and talking. I'm trying to do that less, okay? You know, I'm going to try to really rein it in here, okay? I've been really out of control, okay? You know, right now I'm just getting yellow paint. I'm not even talking about it. I'm getting yellow paint, get that on my brush, mix my water in, get some nice thick yellow paint. Alright, fill in these areas. Just bright white paint, or sorry, yellow paint. Alright, nothing else mixed in, don't mix any white in, just yellow paint. On this white background, it's gonna really make that yellow pop. It's gonna really make the yellow pop. What's another show? We got any shows out there that you think like just amazingly written, like hilarious comedies? I think that 70s show's definitely one of them. I think that 70s show's brilliant, hilarious the first few seasons. Okay, let's see. I'm almost... Okay, finally. We put the yellow in. Then we're going to take the tape off, see how it looks. And then we will... It should be fine. Now, hopefully I didn't just majorly fuck something up. The worst is when you start doing this and you realize that, oh, I filled in the wrong section, you know? I don't think I did, though. Unless I'm just totally wrong. Which is very possible. Very likely. I'm actually a little nervous because I feel like I'm going to take this off and it's going to just be all fucked up. Okay, here we go. Time to reveal. Tape time. Tape time, everybody. Here we go. Oh yeah, that looks good. Looks good so far. Alright, easy. Come here, tape. Jesus Christ, come on. Oh yeah. You also gotta watch out when you take this tape off if it curls over and touches your painting somewhere, and then some wet paint touches and you get that on there. So watch out for that when you're doing this. Once again, here we go. I guess I should start at the bottom. It looks like that's the order I kind of taped. Don't remember. Fuck you, tape. Fucking tape. It's like, listen, tape. Back off, okay? God damn. Did you guys know that just saying goddamn is like a sin, apparently? A sin in the Christian faith? Even though it's just a fun cuss word, it's like a sin? What's that about? Just having fun cussing, okay? Look, I'm having fun cussing, okay? What's wrong with that? Okay, Jesus? Jesus, come down here and tell me what's wrong with that. Did you guys know that just like having premarital sex is a sin in Christian faith? Isn't that wild? Isn't that crazy? I mean, premarital sex is like the best. I mean, marital sex? Who wants to do that? Premarital, that's what's postmarital. Still not as good as premarital, but postmarital, pretty good too. Mid-marital? Eh. Marital? Eh. Pre and post marital, though. That's the good shit. Okay, see this? See how now it's actually a bright yellow? Got those nice clean lines. Well, hey, that's tape for you, okay? Wow, it's so amazing. It's really just time-consuming, fucking stupid and annoying. A lot more impressive if you can just do it without this. But, you know, I didn't do this to be impressive to you, you know? I did it just because it's just a fun, easy... it's an easy technique to teach. To make an easy painting like this. Still, I don't know why this annoys me so much. Why does this annoy me? Why does everything annoy me so much, you know? What's my problem? Why does everything in life just annoy me? I think I'm just impatient. Clearly I'm impatient. Let's not talk about me. Oh wow, that's totally fucked. Okay. We have to redo some of that. That's awesome. So that's the one section that's forked up. Let's probably redo that a little bit, but that's okay. I can fix that easy. I can fix it right now. Because I'm impatient. Fuck patience. Alright, let's fix it right now, okay? Okay. What you want to do is let this dry, tape this, just tape this edge, leave this taped, and paint that little section blue. If you do have something like that, just leave the sections taped that you need. Don't do what I'm doing and be impatient and try to do it all right now. It's the wrong thing to do. I'm doing the wrong thing right now, okay? I'm being upfront about it, okay? I'm not telling you that I'm saying that I'm right. I'm just telling you that I'm doing it and I'm aware, okay? Just telling you that. There we go. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I've spent so much time on fucking tape so far. Okay, there's that. Christ on a cracker. Let's do this. Let's take this off. Let's finally take all this shit off. Finally. Here's the thing you gotta watch out. Then you start getting paint on your fingertips. Then you start scraping this off, and then you get paint on your painting from your fingers that you didn't mean to. Fuck tape. I'm over this tape shit. I'm a fish oves it. I'm a fish oves it. Man, how much can I, abbreviate? How many things can I, like... I'm a fish, oves it. Like fate. That means fuck tape. If I say, how's it taste, muffa? That means how's it taste, motherfucker. Hey, here we go. Hey, there we go. Look at that shit. That looks cool. Looks cool in the camera, but it looks... The purple and blue... The main problem I'm having with my camera is the purple and blue looks a lot... They don't... They look the same. I can't really tell them apart. But I'm just telling you, in real life, there's a very distinct difference where the purple and blue are meeting. This camera just doesn't pick out purples very well. Purples just kind of end up looking blue. God, this is so much fucking tape to pull off. I hate this painting. Because of this tape bullshit. I made it because I'm like, oh, everyone's taping off. Oh, I want to do something like that and do this little thing where you mask off one area and it looks cool. And it does look cool, but I'm just like, God, I hate doing this. It's maybe like my least favorite paint. One of my least favorite paintings. Because of this. This drives me bonkers. What drives me more bonkers is the videos on TikToks or whatever, reels on Facebook where artists like, hey, look, you tape on this off and you tape that off, and then you just go ham, mix these, there's 4 colors, just mix them, and then untape this, now tape this. I'm just like, what a horrible way to paint. It's like the opposite of paint. It's like how to not paint. How to not paint. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna tape everything off, and then you're just gonna go put 3 little blobs of color, and then just brush them together. Okay, do like the minimal amount of painting humanly possible. And then look, you masked it off. It's even less artistic than paint by numbers. And I can't get this off. Need like a something pointy. Ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna take a shot. This is so ridiculous. I'm over it. Come here, you dumb fucking tape. There we go. Let's take that all living. We'll stay in a day, and that don't bother me at all. This was, I mean, it's better. It probably looks better, but about the time that took. I'm so enraged right now. I'm livid. This is absurd. Yeah, have fun with this part, everybody. Yeah, there should be. I'm gonna make a video where I tape off everything like those dumb fucking videos that you see, where people mask off stuff and then paint like a little gradient and then pull the tape off and like, oh look, it's like the sky. I'm gonna make a video where the part where you tear it all off and just drives you insane. Like doing all that and really spending all the time. Tape everything off, untape everything, and not go insane. Okay? Because it's gonna make you go insane. I'm insane right now with rage. And you know what? What's frustrating to me is that this isn't supposed to be enraging. I don't do this to get enraged. I do this to have fun. This is fun for me usually. Fucking stupid ass tape. Hate this tape shit. I need a razor blade or something. fucking cracker. Christ on a fucking cracker, am I right? Who came up with that phrase? What does that mean? Christ on a cracker. Why? What does that mean? It's like for crying out loud. For crying out loud, Linda. What does it mean? For crying out loud, Linda. You know, this is ridiculous. You know, this is like crying out loud. It's so ridiculous. Is that what it means? Is crying out loud ridiculous? What if something terrible happens and you cry? Is that ridiculous? For crying out loud, Linda. Or is it like, geez, what else? Because it's always like, okay, for crying out loud, Linda means Linda's being nuts, right? Or sorry, whoever. For crying out loud, Bill. Let's make it a guy, okay? Doesn't matter. Point is, that's the person who's, you know, doing something that's ridiculous, right? It's just ridiculous. So you say, for crying out loud, Jim. For crying out loud, Jim. Well, geez, for crying out loud, Jim. So for crying out loud. It just mean like I have to cry out loud to deal with this? Does that mean like to deal with this? For is like the repercussions of dealing with your shit was crying out loud. For crying out loud. And why out loud? So for crying out loud, where everyone can hear you. Not crying inside, silently, but for crying audibly. Okay, you know what, Joel? You're done taping. You're done with the tape, okay? Okay, Joel? You can stop, you can cool off, alright? Cool off. I hated that. I don't know if I want to do this painting ever again because that taping bullshit just pissed me off. Why did that piss me off so much? It just... don't want to fuck with tape. This will be like my one tape shitty painting I do a year. Maybe 2 years, hopefully. I'm working on some new paintings. I've got some new paintings. I'm excited. I have a whole bunch coming here soon. None of them involve taping, so that's good. So cheers to that. Cheers to tape. To no taping. Ugh. I'm over it. I'm gonna go move past it. Move past the tape, Joel. Move past the painter's tape, okay? Don't worry about masking things off. Stop worrying about it, okay? Okay, you're right. I'm just gonna try to focus on something else, not worry about it. Good, good. That's what you need to do, okay? You need to lose some weight, too. Wait, what was that? Why'd you say that last part about losing weight? Huh? No, just, look. We're focusing on things that need to happen, and it's not a big deal, just pointing it out. Okay, but that was kind of shitty, though. Like, you didn't have to point that out. You know, like, we were doing fine until that. My white butter's fucked! Hey, is this thing still fucked? I'm gonna just start using this bottle. I might just order some new bottles, I guess. God, it pisses me off. Everything's pissing me off right now. Okay. You know it's not gonna piss me off. Let's draw in this person. Okay, so let's have a person here. That's kind of their hair. You know, the idea is that it's their hair. So let's kind of have a little skull here. And that's going to be hard to see on the camera, but you can see I've made a little line there. It's very light. Okay. I'm going to start with a little U here. A little sad face. Kind of angle these in, round it at the top. Okay, at the very top, I'm going to put little lines there, and then a little triangle. There's the nose, little triangle. Maybe earsies. Okay, you know what? We drew that in. I didn't give any instruction for that. I will look. This is the chin up, well rounded. Okay, so we got a curve. What does that look like? Something. Anyway, and then at the very, very top of the head, I'm gonna have two little eyes, little lines, kind of eyes, and a big triangle for the bottom of the nose. You're looking up this person's nose. Okay, you can see right up this person's nose. Okay. And then there's a little line right below the nose to kind of show the mouth, and then a good space there. So really, this person's head is really turned back, right? You're looking right at their nose. Put little ears on the side. Okay, now, from then, on these corners, you bring that in. Then you kind of straighten it out where the neck is. And at some point, you put the lats in. Thought that was a bug. Freaked me out. Okay. Hey, there we go. Look at us. Okay, let's fill this in. So let's just make a kind of a skin color. Okay, let's get red, yellow, white. Let's get burnt umber. Alright, so I got kind of all four of these colors here. Let's take our big old fat brush. Ooh. Okay. Red, yellow, white, so we get kind of a very coral color. Start that coral color. Oh, look, we got a little. Well, it's not quite. It's something, I guess. Okay, let's pull some of this brown in here. Oh, that took over. Oh shit, that was a strong color. Fuck. I think that would just. Wow. Okay. Alright, let's go back and get some more yellow, some more white now. Because that completely fucked it up. Okay, let's get more of everything now. I guess this is a skin color. Not as dark as the other one, but you know, hey, hey, that's a skin color, you know? I don't know, I'm not gonna get into it's a skin color, I don't care. Let's just fill it in. Yeah, this is probably better anyway, because it's, you know, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna get myself in trouble. Look, okay. The first one I did, clearly darker skin color. Okay, that's not, God, I just feel like I'm white and I'm a guy, so I can't say. All I'm saying is, you know, the first one's clearly like an African American skin color. Okay, it's a darker skin tone. But all I was gonna say is that this is it's still a darker one, but it's still a darker skin color, but it's kind of lighter. I feel like it's a little bit more universal, I guess. Like there's, you know, they say like in 20 years or like 100 years, we'll all kind of be the same. I don't know, things will, I don't know, God, I gotta, this is so, like, I feel like I can't see anything, or I'm gonna get in trouble. I don't mean anything, I'm not, I don't know. Just shut up, Joel. Anyway, this is a skin color, okay? So let's use this color. This works, this is fine. I think I might come out a little bit more. Moving closer. Let's make a little for ears. Kind of where we had those. Boom. Kaboom! I don't think the head's big enough though. Let's just make the whole thing a little bigger. Because the neck is a little too long.
I think we found our new sounder, boo.
I'm just gonna wing this because, honestly, because taping just has me that angry. I should go back and draw it in and give better instruction.
Open your mind.
But fuck it, okay? You know, like I spent all this goddamn time on taping. It's already gonna be one of my longest ones ever. Fucking taping. Oh, I fucking like masked it off. Okay, Joel, shut up. Alright, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna take one more shot, okay? And, you know, I'm gonna put up the trivia question if anybody wants to win a painting. Today's trivia question. Which number hasn't talked to their family in years, okay? Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna first count my shot. And I'm gonna go back to here. Okay. Let me take my brush. I'm gonna take my small flat brush. So I'm gonna use to finish up this painting. I'm gonna flip around on the plastic side here. From each of these corners, I'm gonna make a big curve lock set. Okay. Now up here, I'm gonna make another line. If I go from corner here to corner here, but kind of make a big curve. Eyes, nose, mouth. Got it. Alright, let's start with our dark colors. So here's my color. Here's my skin color. Let's take some more brown in there. Maybe I can take some more. I could take black or something to darken it up. I could take any kind of. Would take blue, would darken it up. Any darker color. I'm just gonna take a little more brown. Isn't quite darkening it up. Maybe I'll take a little purple. See how purple does. Okay, I like purple in there. That's darkening it up pretty good. I like that for a shadow color. Now I'm gonna sit here and go.
That's the end. What do you mean that's the end? That's not. It's the beginning of something interesting. Listen, that's the end of that saga. What? Are you Icelandic?
Filling kind of my darker areas, you know. Definitely in here around the side of the head. Kind of looks like a vampire or something right now. But you know, it'll probably look better here soon, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. I'm just gonna look like a vampire. I don't know. I'm trying, okay? I'm hammered, alright? Give me a break, okay? Alright, boom. The darkness down here. Hey, look, it's a shadow, right? Wow. God, that taping really... That masking off really set me in a bad mood. That sucked. I did not enjoy that. Just gonna start drawing. I don't care at this point. At this point, I'm taking my purple. I'm kind of using those lines. And you know what? Fuck it. I don't care. That's how I feel. I feel like fuck it. That's how I feel. Okay, that's how I feel right now. Are my feelings valid? Oh, they're not. Oh, well, okay. Never mind. I don't get to have feelings? Okay. Got it. Well, let's just add some shadow in wherever the fuck I feel like it. Boom. Let's put some shadows here. Look, that's got to be darker, probably, right? I don't know. Maybe in between there it's darker. This is guy, I guess. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Just painting, you know, just painting. Okay. Okay, something like that. Let's make a light color. Let's add some white to whatever this, you know, to this skin color here. Alright, let's definitely put some at the top here. This light's probably at the top of the head. Forehead. Okay, there's definitely going to be some light probably on the cheeks. There's little cheekbones. Let's put some white across there. Lighten that up a little bit if we can. And you can use a round brush for this if you like it better. I just like flat brushes.
Well,
I feel like I do better with them.
Willie Shakespeare here used to write.
Okay, let's put a little white, maybe. Maybe a little right there. Hey, that's a human. This looks like a vampire. You know, let's just go with it. This is Vampire Awakening. Kind of like that better anyway. So you're kind of like, yeah, it takes you out of the whole. You know, I don't know. In my mind, I thought this would be a cool painting, a cool looking painting, and you know, maybe it'd be like, oh, trying to. Hey, here's. It's like a cool painting. I always see these. I'm not gonna explain it because I just feel like there's no point. You know, vampire, maybe this is a good way to go with it, you know? It's more fantastical anyway. There's no one's getting their feelings hurt like werewolves or anything because they don't exist. Can't hurt something that doesn't exist feelings, right? Some werewolf's gonna write it and be like, my feelings were hurt. Boom, I did it. There's the friggin' painting. Alright, sign your edges, sign your painting. I'm calling it quits, okay? That's it for me. Jesus Christ. I hated this. Why did... I was so angry. Play of the game. Okay, play of the game today was definitely Berserker. Okay, today's trivia question was... Which number hasn't spoken to their family in years? Okay, is it A6, B9, C2, D, respect numbers as privacy, E5, F4, G1, H76. Okay? Now the 76 I threw in there just to throw you off, okay? The true answer is number 9, okay? Okay, and you know why number 9 is at odds with its family? Wait, I fucked it up. I was saying about this while I was finishing this up. Number 9 doesn't spoil his family because it's at odds with them. That's all I got. I didn't really think about that one today. Honestly, I thought about... Just so you guys know, I think of trivia questions 5 minutes... Not 5, maybe 30 minutes before I start actually going live when I'm setting it up. I just, like, think of something stupid and do it within... So I have no thought process that went into that, but, hey, congratulations, Berserker. Pick out a painting, you son of a bitch. I love you. God. This painting almost killed me. But it's, interesting. I don't know if I would say this painting's a good painting, but it is a painting. And if you paint it, you will learn something from it. I don't know if I'd want it hang on my wall or anything, but it is a good painting lesson. Mostly on like patience and rage and like how to mask things off and not, you know, punch a hole through your painting. That's like the biggest lesson it will teach you. Is patience with painting. I think actually it's not that hard if as long as you're not trying to do it fast like I'm trying to do. Didn't you had all the time on the road, just be like, yeah, just tape it off and I'll come back tomorrow. Cool, easy. Not what I'm doing. I'm trying to do it all in like an hour and a half. Give a fuck. Okay, so I painted my edges. Calling it done there, okay? I'm probably going to raid my friend Husky Boya, who's way better at entertaining people than I am, so stay tuned for that. There we go. Well, hey, thanks everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry my internet went out too also in the middle of this and I had to pause and restart, but appreciate y'all. Thank you. Goodbye.